Let's put this show on the road. Can everyone hear me properly? Great, it's working. Sorry for the short delay. I was trying to log into Mega Man Maker, but the servers were conking out a bit. So everything seems to be working well, so let's start this up. Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. Welcome to the 29th stream. This is episode 333, and during this live session, I'll be covering a combination of Veersmith levels and levels that I find online. If you want one of your levels to be covered on this stream or during tonight's stream, make sure to leave us level ID in the live chat, but make sure I haven't covered it already. In order to check to see if I already covered your level, check out this list. And if you want to see if your level's on the level queue, check out this link. After much prompting, I also created a Discord server a few days ago, so feel free to join it. That way you can keep up to date to my newest content pieces, as sometimes YouTube doesn't promote it properly. So welcome to the stream, Dr. White, Heavy Elite, YouTube Social HD2, XDiegoBroht, Croby, Lipatio, Galaxy Man, Jedog, Reynas, Heavy Elite, Vincent, and anyone else who I missed, as well as lurkers. Thank you for watching. Leonardo Antonio as well. So let's start out with the first stage on that list, which is Oil Cup Championship Track 2, Fairgrass Run by Dr. White, with 54 plays and a score of 11. Let's see what we have up on the table today. Yeah, I accidentally called you twice, sorry. And when you submit your levels, make sure to not submit more than 2 levels made by the same author. I want to cover different levels made by different level designers to spread out the love. And thanks to those who already joined my Discord server. Seems to be a well-regarded level. It's an oil slider stage. Yep, Croby, I will change it when I get to your stage. Oh, it's just a wall. Of course I could do that without the oil slider, but this is more fun. True, Leonardo. Nice way to create scaffolding using the wires in these tiles. I hope so, YouTube. Oh rats, I'm stuck. When I lost it, I knew I couldn't make the jump because I don't have access to slides. Indeed, Reynas. Also, you seem to be a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Submit one level for now, and then submit the other level later. And that's the first level done. Already starting out pretty good. It gets my thumbs up. Before I do the next stage, Galaxy Man has submitted another level too. Second up is Ringman's Gravity Base by Heavy Elite, with 9 plays and a score of 0. Welcome to the stream, Eduardo. Let's see what this level brings to the table. Starting up with nothing. Gonna be one of these stages, I see. I wish gravity flipping was implemented in this engine, but I doubt it'll be in the future. At least we have low gravity options. I wish we had the option to add low gravity universally without having to add water. It certainly fixed the backgrounds. I see. Glad you made an account, Reynas. Finally, the first weapon. Did you submit a stage, Eduardo? I don't see you. I didn't see you submitted a stage. So the next level in the queue is also by Heavy Elite. Quite a few levels actually have Proto Strike. Many more than those that focus on using the shield. Indeed, Croby. Proto Strike is basically infinite charge shots. And Eduardo, you didn't submit a stage, so if you do submit it, you'll be behind Jedok. The shield section of the stage. Indeed, Heavy Elite. For most stages, it's a straight upgrade, especially as you can have more than one on screen at a time. But for a very small number of stages, it's actually a downgrade. Thank you, Eduardo. I'll cover it after Jedok's level. Oh no. That wasn't too bad, actually. It's alright. I think I'll have enough time to cover your stage today. Thank you for joining, Vincent. I'll add the roles once I'm done with this stream. Essentially, if you've been a regular viewer of my stream, you'll automatically get the member role. If I haven't seen you in this stream regularly, you'll get a new user role. The reason why I have a new user role is to prevent spam. At least until I get more moderators. Welcome to the stream, GameIdeaGuy. And as someone else is saying, I don't blame them if they're getting tired of hearing Ringman's team. I wish we heard more tracks from Mega Man 4, for example, Dustman's team. I see. We're gonna have to deflect his rings back at him. This'll be fun. The rings are the most dangerous part of Ringman anyway. As long as you time it right, he's not too difficult. And it's over. As I said, a pretty straightforward stage. Before I move on to Heavy Elite's next level, let me add the next level city ID to the list. Okay, I got Eduardo, Jedok, GameIdeaGuy, and you again, Eduardo. True, I really wish there was a music swapper added in 1.6. Third up is Hot Top Volcano, also by Heavy Elite, with 19 plays and a score of 1. The second iteration, not the first one. Well, some of the Roadmaster patterns are much easier than others. With Ringman, in this open arena, his pattern is pretty easy to deal with, but in closed arenas, not so much, especially when you can't deflect his shots back, Leonardo. That's what I was referring to. And Tengu arenas, I'm thinking of continuing this series of One Finger Death Punch on a stream. That was an epic fail, let's try it again. There we go. I get the feeling we're gonna have force beams somewhere. Well, you can, but he means switching it between the level itself, inside the level. For that, you need a music swapper, which is not part of the engine yet. I changed the rules slightly. You can now have 2 levels per user, but unless one of them is really short, I'm only going to cover one of them. I'm only going to cover them one at a time. I won't cover it consecutively. As the previous stage was short enough, I'm deciding to cover his next one consecutively. Yeah, I changed the rules about 2 or 3 weeks ago because I wasn't getting enough submissions from level designers. That will be changed back down to 1 once I get more viewers who are submitting levels. Ah, my bad. I thought I could make it, but I got too greedy. I will beat it tomorrow, that'll be the first thing. It's only that one boss battle, that's all. I've been practicing off screen, I know how to do it now. Still wish it was a bit easier. I have a few things to say about the boss battle as well, I went a bit too harsh on it. The last stage where I face off against Super Wily is still better than the preceding stage because you actually get refills, several of them. But I'll talk more about that tomorrow. All I'll say is I went too harsh on the game at the end. Rockman No Constancy is, I'd say, at the very least, an almost good to good Mega Man 2 ROM hack. One of the best ones out there, I'd say. It's designed for a more skilled audience, but for the most part, all the challenges are fair. Don't worry, I've been practicing. Glad to hear that you've gone back into it. I will try Basic Master in the future. What suggestion? Let me see, Eduardo. Yeah, I'd like to have an unhelmeted rock, at least cosmetic. Or give the ability to toggle double damage for any character. I can do this without the use of the Bright Stopper, but it's more difficult. You mean upper right. The timer is universal, basically. The only thing that affects it, I think, is using the time slow, although I haven't really paid attention. Sheesh, how do you dodge that attack from before? When you enter the room, you're pretty much guaranteed to take a hit there. At least this makes up for the power of the Crystal Eye. So we don't completely destroy the challenge posed by the stage. Too many tackle fires. Well, for some of the sections, it's too many. Same. I wish it was more like Mario Maker in that sense, but the dev team is not big enough for that. I wish we had different styles for different eras, like, for instance, WilyWar style, 16-bit style from the SNES, PS1 style, Mega Man 11 style, well maybe not the latter, but you get the idea. Crystal Eye got a massive buff when its transition from Mega Man 5 to here. Before it was a kind of weak weapon, but now with a shotgun removed and the ability to spam it, one of the best weapons in Mega Man Maker, especially in enclosed areas. Especially when you can do stuff like this. Let's do the first one, Leonardo. What is his hair made out of anyway? Actual hair? Or is it actually metal that's fashioned to look like hair? Or fibers, I mean. Hi Locoin, I'll add your level after I finish this stage. Glad you can make it to the stream. Sure, it's anime, but I like to go a bit further with what kind of anime. Of course, it'd be immune to that. The double hit bug works against him though. At this point I'm not sure if it's a bug or an unintended feature. Hi Papyrus and Jurhen. Getting quite a few new viewers I don't recognize. This was a fun level. Kinda spammy with tackle fires, but it works out. Board up is Weapon Capsule Relay 26 by YouTube Social HD2 with 2 plays and a score of 1. I don't really have a turbo button for this game. I just assigned 2 buttons to fire using some other tools. I added a level, don't worry, Locoin. It's alright, Gokulas. I already have 14 levels on my queue. Right now this is a breeder level, though I wish it was positioned later in the queue. You can also toggle a turbo button if you so desire. For some of the challenges, I suggest you add a turbo button mainly for sliding, especially with some of the precision required for certain levels. In the original, you can only have up to 1 crystal at a time. Here, no limit, so you can use it essentially like a machine gun. GameStop controller. Was it generic or was it an Xbox 360 or PS3 or 4 controller? I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. I will do the Mega Man X games in the future, along with the Mega Man Classic games. I know there is a Mega Man X ROM hack that I've lined up. It'll be the second one I have covered on the channel. One moment, please. Thank you. My air conditioning is turned on and for some reason my noise gate was broken. I think it's original, so because of that reason your computer wasn't compatible with it. And perhaps GameStop screwed up the coding or hardware. Zero Project I will play in the future. Oh, you mean Mega Man X3 Zero Project? That's a definite yes, when I get to Mega Man X3. If you have any suggestions for future ROM hacks or fan games to cover, please join my Discord server and suggest it under the Fan Game Suggestions channel. I'm hoping to cover it on Monday, Daibumin, but we'll see. And welcome to the stream. Getting quite a few new faces today. True, Eduardo, but considering how many features they have left to develop and the amount of time they have, I doubt it's going to change anytime soon, unless they have a major revamp to the engine, perhaps. Tomorrow, I'm going to finish Rockman No Constancy, cover Mega Man OP1, and if I have time, I will cover either Roko-chan or Cathode Ray Bits. I want to cover one meh fan game, one bad one, and one good one. Yep, Invisible Water. This was okay, as usual. Also, here's my Discord server. Please join it to get the continuous updates and provide suggestions. It's still under construction though, so no bots are set. Also, here's my level queue. Feel free to submit levels, either made by you or by someone else. Fifth up is The Adventure by XDiegoBroht, with 15 plays and a score of -1. Yep, I have heard of arenas. And thank goodness they did that. The creator program originally was... I didn't agree with how they did that. Nintendo's slowly moving into the modern times, current times, but ever so slowly. Go right ahead, Vincent. I wonder why the stage got a negative score. I gotta be on my toes. And I wasn't on my toes there. Now let's try this again. That was perfect timing on the part of that enemy. Sometimes I wish this game had a fixed RNG option. Seriously? That's kind of a troll maneuver. I don't like to use the term Nintendrone. I prefer Nintendo fan, but it depends on how... Nintendo made quite a few mistakes in terms... I like many of Nintendo's games, but they have issues with supporting modern... following modern design trends, both good and bad. None of the other pits actually had that, so kinda trollish. We have a lot of water variants already in 1.5, but I wouldn't mind seeing more. Acid water would be its own separate gimmick, all things considered. Which may in fact be added, but... Same. In general though, I wish this game also supported OGGs and MP3s. That way we could hear more than just 8-bit musical tracks and replacements. And also make music replacements like the Mega Man X level recreation playthrough a lot easier to make. Mini gotchas here. Don't rush forwards unless you want to die. Oh yes, I did, Gokulus. In fact, I think I'll be running an extra stream where I cover that game. And because it's a Royale game, you can feel free to join me. I will post an announcement in my Discord server, some other Discord servers, as well as Twitter, so you can all join in. I've been waiting to play a Mega Man multiplayer game with some of you viewers. Yep, it did, YouTube. It's still in beta, but it has 3 or 4 stages. Okay. Up to 12 players, and you can actually attack each other in certain setups. That'd be fun to play with some of the viewers. As a reminder, I'll alert everyone when I eventually play it. Not tomorrow though, because I have a bunch of other fan games packed up together. Sometimes I wish I could stream more so I could cover more fan games and such and such. That's fine. You actually have 5 lives. You started with 3 or 5 lives, so even if you die once, it's fine. And trust me, the controls are going to be slightly different. I know Rush works differently. You can jump on it multiple times for one. I think you can actually, Croby, because it's web-based. I think it uses HTML5 and JavaScript and WebKit. Don't have to double check. Try out, Croby. Glad to hear that, Zen. Feel free to submit it when it's ready. I can cover it either today or later. Website, you play online. I played it a few times, 2 or 3 times. Some stages are a lot easier than others. See Top Man vs. Airman stage. Oof, Airman was getting shot by other players. That really messes up where you're jumping. Wow. All of that for nothing. Pokemon Showdown and Mega Man Royale are in 2 completely different genres. One's a battle simulator, the other one's a battle royale. Well, one's an RPG, the other one is action platformer just like Mega Man. Yes, I will tonight, Gokulus. True, Gokulus. It gets annoying when everyone's near the end of the stage anyways, in almost every stage. Yeah, I heard of a Pokemon Online. Which Pokemon Online? There were several MMOs I heard about them. It'd be fun to battle each other and see who wins, although it does get a bit chaotic. We even have private rooms supported, I believe. Start with an intro video arena. Wait, what? Start with an intro video arenas, I guess? Hang on a minute, I already went this direction. Poke MMO, got it. I heard of that one. Isn't that the one that forces you to use the ROMs before you can play it? I found the hardest stage to be Airman stage, especially the first part of it. Oof. I guess I go left now? I'll take a look when I take a short break soon. Welcome to the stream, On Dream. This time you're only 33 minutes late. I just need to find the point where I can use this. Yeah, that's exactly what that's what I was referring to. I already went to the right, so I guess I have to go to the left now. Which leads back over here. says go right, but... Oh, I see. That's the trick. But I need the metal blade to actually destroy him, so that's why I need to go to the right. Fair enough. Where can I use this key? Thank you, bird. You're extremely kind. Oh, wait, I remember. There was a key door earlier. I think I was to the left, but let me double check. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the stage. And the start of the adventure too, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. This was an okay stage. It doesn't deserve a negative score. And I'm back. I was also replacing the NSF file, and I need to make sure something wouldn't break. Sometimes Mega Maker has the habit of breaking when you least expect it. Here's the current level queue, and an invite to my Discord server if you so want to join. I'll either stream Mega Man Battle Royale tomorrow evening as an extra stream, or the day after tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, let's see here. Sixth stop is Condestruction by Croby X with 14 plays and a score of 3. Croby sent me NSF file replacements for both Drillman's team as well as the boss team, so I will be silent for the first 2 minutes of the stage and turn up the stage volume. I hope you like the musical track. And to respond to everyone, welcome to the stream, CMB Fox and the other person. Sorry, I'm in the chat has scrolled too past. Don't worry, you're not too late. Hope you like the musical track, and just imagine combining the use of the charge kick and the pile driver. That'd be amazing. Congrats, Vincent. Sometimes it's due to luck, though. Now imagine a battle royale which allows more than 12 members. I was being silent so you could hear the musical track, the awesome remix. I'll also be silent again once I complete the stage. Thank you, CMB Fox. Agreed, Heavy Lead, especially if the charged version is added. But just imagine combining both of them together. That'd be the ultimate combo. And huge range extender. Welcome to the stream, Burner Boy. I'm getting a lot of viewers today for some reason. But glad that you can all make it. Not necessarily Lipatio. This is made by a fan. I love the Mega Man 11 teams too. More so when they're demixed to 8-bit or 16-bit, to be honest. I'd like these to be the teams for Mega Man 11, but they probably won't be. To be fair, it'll be trivial to replace them anyways, so... Mini-boss time. I wish we had a musical track replacement for this. Ah, neat. And place this to the right, so now I can activate this. Of course, if it's careful and precise enough, I could slide in anyways. Easy hot dog. It can't even reach me from here. Same Jiren, but I doubt it'll happen. True Heavy Elite. I'm not faulting their compositions. The only ones where I have problems with are the Mega Man 8 ones, but for the most part, they're pretty good. At least 90% of them I'd say are good D-mixes. Well, good normal mixes and D-mixes is what I'm saying. True Game Idea Guy. I wish it supported both MP3s and .ogg files, similar to what the Megamix engine and Magmo 2 engine do. That way, this engine would support more than just 8-bit musical tracks. I want 16-bit musical tracks. And welcome to stream, Fluffy TKC. I forgot to mention you earlier. Perhaps in a future update, Game Idea Guy. That'd be a major boon to this game's longevity. I mean, why limit it to NSF files only? Have a file for the looping times and let the players tinker with it. Even if they don't have the double gear system, I hope they add charged variants for all 8 weapons from Mega Man 11. That'd be a close enough replacement for the power gear, at the very least. I know, Heavy Elite. I don't really like most of the Mega Man 8 compositions in this engine. Oops. Can I recover? No, I have to reset this. But my problem with that is it feels like sounds a bit off, like the pitch or... I don't know how to say it, but it sounds off. Construction and destruction, I see. I thought it was a combination of condensation and destruction, and I was expecting rain or water somewhere. We're almost at the end, so I will be silent for the boss team. Yeah, currently the best level of the stream. It feels like a nice fortress stage. Alright, going silent for this one. And we're done. Hope you like that Sunstar Team remix. Yeah, the pitch is off. Good work, Croby. 7th up is World Travel Part 1, Brazil Normal by Lipatio, with 45 plays and a score of 14. Yeah, it deserves more thumbs up, but unfortunately when you play this stage online, you don't have the custom music. And feel free to submit the level ID when it's done, or when you're done with the stage. Have I played it? No, I haven't played Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch TheGameIdeaGuy. I will in the future on a live stream, and I'll be glad to play with some of you viewers. Also added the 2 stage you added, Galaxy Man 64. I'll be covering them during tonight's stream, as you already added more than 2 stages to the queue. 3 options. I'm gonna play it safe and go as base. This shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. But I want base's double jumping capabilities as insurance. I start with a quick boomerang, so... So, the spiritual successor of the space travel series, the country travel series. Welcome to Brazil. The Brazilian flag. I haven't played the D-Masters yet. I will in the future. And I will do those on stream, by the way. Mind you, when I play the Mega Man 7 game, I'll actually be playing a ROM hack version that fixes a few of the problems the original had. It does make the game a bit easier, but some of those fixes should have been there in the first place. Sure, Heavy Elite. I'll add them to the queue. Base is probably easy mode, Mega Man normal mode, Porno Man hard mode. Mobility is really important in Mega Man, especially when you have infinite lives and there are bottomless pits everywhere. If a stage is filled with enemies though, it may be a better option to take more defensive options or more offensive options like with Mega Man. But the only problems with base's offensive options are with his Base Buster. It doesn't affect his other special weapons. It's not like playing base decreases the damage of all of his special weapons by half. Only his Base Buster. No, I haven't, TheGameIdeaGuy. I'll do it tonight. I've been pushing it off for too long. I'll do it tonight. Feel free to suggest any ROM hacks or fan games I should cover in the fan game suggestion section of my Discord server, and here for that matter. I'm also a bit loose in my definition of fan games. That's why I include stuff like Catoad Rabbits. Base's greatest assets for me. Base's greatest assets for me are his double jumping and greater mobility. Not so much the ability to fire in 8 different directions. I actually played Mega Man Rock Force already. I played both the normal... I played through the normal 8 Road Masters and all 8 Fusion Masters. Hi, Fish. Glad you can make it. Are we on a fishing trip now? Sure looks like it. I know I can destroy them with the quick boomerang, but this is funnier. I know, YouTube. I wish I had them earlier. Well, I have to destroy the fish now. Thanks to those fly boys. Yeah, I know of Lipatio, but it's funnier to keep them alive. It looks like I'm on a fishing trip that way. Easy mode. Only can take it as base though. So that's the trade-off. From my understanding, Reynos, what happened was the creator... Essentially, Goldwater wasn't really contacted as to how Justice Man would act in Magma 1. That's why he got a bit irked. But thankfully, the devs of Magma 1R, as well as Goldwater, made up, and that's why he's still part of the game. Essentially, his personality was kind of messed up, and he was a lot more snarky than he should actually be. I was hoping to get by without the boat, but... Thankfully, the devs have made up. Basically, the devs of Magma 1 didn't ask for enough permission, that's all. What's up there? Again, I can only access it as base. 2 different boss battles as well. I'm curious. Unless I missed the rush coil somewhere. Guess I'm taking this route now. Yep, Reynos, basically. Not asking the developer for permission to change it. So, and that was rectified in 1R, so that's why he's still kept in the game. Minor rant I want to talk about. I understand Mega Man X's trepidation when having to fight new Mavericks every single Mega Man X game, and his concern of continuously fighting the war, the weariness of that, but Mega Man X7 took it too far and he became whiny, basically. I know a lot of people complain about Mega Man X being whiny, especially in later games, but I forgive him for that outside of Mega Man X7. That's where that's where the problem started for me. Okay, I guess that's where you leave off from the left route. And it would be pretty easy to fix his characterization in Mega Man X7. Just say he's busy with a peace operation or something, or humanitarian aid. Instead of refusing to fight, just say he's busy with something else. There, fixed most of the problems with that characterization. Wouldn't fix most of the problems of the game, but hey, minor fix. And the strangest thing is that was an easy fix. There are plenty of ways to make it so that he's not available. Yeah, basically, Reynas. Glad that was fixed in Mega Man X8. Oh, rats. I think I screwed this one up. I should have gone more to the right. Exactly, GameIdeaGuy. Just say he's on another important mission. I mean, there are plenty of Mavericks in the Mega Man X universe. Or you could just say he's busy on a peace mission. Not that many lines and fix every single problem with that. But enough of my ranting, back to this game. Oh, that was a problem with repeating the same voice clip over and over. If it was only done a few times, no problems. Oh, rats. I forgot to quick weapon swap it out. Good thing I have multiple tries for this. Yep, I do Burner Boy next week. I'm trying to finish up one of my current LPs, either Bugs Must Die or Tower Tale. The Skullbearer is there if you're playing as Mega Man or Proto Man. Well, position it badly. This may take a few attempts to do it correctly. I'm just making it look a lot harder than it actually is. That's all. It is. For some reason there are a lot of low logics here and it's causing lag. Yep, but I consumed it earlier. Time to run. Only for 2 screens though. Comes the fun part. Yeah, I think the level's almost done. It was a fine, rompy level, I'd say. And if this was a hard level, a lot of the stage would take place there. Summer rains. Sadly, lose my mobility options. Wish I had base for this section. And the rain wasn't this strong. because this can happen. Let's try this again. The problem is the range strength and those enemies. So even tap jumping pushes me forwards. Oh no. Almost there. Rain's getting even stronger. And I ended up dying because it was too far ahead and no checkpoint. Yeah, hardest part of the stage so far. I wasn't expecting mid-air jumps like that. Going from slow pace to fast pace like that. Wow, that close? Yeah, I wish there was a checkpoint in between this right at the start, because it gets tedious doing this over and over. And it's a sudden shift from a rather slow section to a quick section. Not sure why this worked. Ah, so close, but the rain isn't strong enough. I need to change to Mega Man because otherwise I can't activate that. I need to use charge shots or something similar. Otherwise I can't knock over this Pukapel, whatever this enemy's called. Victory! That's what I find frustrating with the rain and doing this over and over. If I fail 3 more times, I'm just gonna use the level editor and place me there as a checkpoint. No, I won't count this one. I tried mashing the jump button there. Everything else on the stage was decently paced, and now this is destroying the pace. Not to mention the game lagging is not helping matters. Again, this wouldn't be too much of a problem if I could play his base. Trying to compensate for it is an issue. Again, I need to be as... This would be so much easier if I was playing his base. Spikes on the wall too. Not nice. And you're right, GameIdeaGuy. There's a checkpoint. At last. That difficulty spike is over. Checkpoint. Stage is almost done. If that last section was removed or excised or put a checkpoint in the middle, I like the stage more, because that's the part that really kills the fun and pacing. I do like the setup, I just wish it was explored a bit more. Of course it'd be this. And it's over. Yeah, I knew it'd be weak to fire, but I wanted to double check other things, just in case there was a gotcha. Currently the most difficult stage in the episode. It's okay to decent. Fix that one section, and I like it more. I'll give it a thumbs up, but more for the other sections. 8 up is Danger in Area 51 by Gian GG, with 51 plays and a score 15. And yeah, the power fighter weapons would probably be a separate option. So let's go to this as base. While mobility is always handy, especially when underwater like this. Well, this is not... Actually, this is a good use of the invisible water, because in other words, we're essentially in space. Or something replicating space. I'm being a bit nicer to Lipatio because the rest of the stage is fine. It's just that one part that which screws up things. Well, there's a lot of area to maneuver around here. And I'll also be covering live Let's Tries of games that are like Mega Man. Both that are released and that are in development. See, for example, Giga, Fiction Spear, and one other game. Skipping past every single enemy. Try to grab me there, Yafu, but you failed. Didn't mean to activate all those weapons at once, but... Oops, I thought that was actually part of the background there. Those orange spikes, especially with this background combo, really look like background elements. Not so much spikes. Enough of my mini rant, let's continue. I accidentally walked off screen. True, it camouflages in with the background a bit too much. And it was right by the checkpoint too. Here they stand a bit more. No need to use Yoga blocks now. So he's weak to both of the time-based weapons. My favorite Mega Man fan game for a long time was Mega Man Rock Force. Right currently, it's Magmo 2. Not so much for the overall quality, but because of the overall package, and so many creative ideas being placed there, and jokes, and many options too. Rock Force would be my second favorite now. Third favorite, probably Super Fighting Robot. Fourth favorite, Mega Man Unlimited. Fourth or fifth. This stage was built more for the memes, otherwise it's kind of below par and rompy. It doesn't really do much with its gimmicks. Ninth up is Robot Rebellion Base Stage 2 Under the Fortress by Kornor, with 10 plays and a score of 3. Before I start this stage though, did I ever play Stage 1 of this? No, I actually didn't play Stage 1 of this. So Galaxy Man, I'll play the stage instead first, and I'll play the stage you submitted tonight because I want to cover these in order. In fact, you submitted the stage already, so I'll just shuffle them around a bit. So, ninth up is Robot Rebellion Stage Part 1. Let me rephrase it. Ninth up is Robot Rebellion Base Stage 1 True to Flaming Factory by Kornor, with 24 plays and a score of 4. I would rather cover these levels in a mini-series in order, so we get the chronological order and level progression order correct. Hold on. The message broke a bit. For any new viewers, here's the link to my Discord server and the link to my current level queue. Oh, you mean Wily 2, Jedok? I remember that one. I played it on normal mode, so it wasn't as bad. I know it's kind of a lot more difficult if you play it on hard mode, or very hard. I also realized in post that I should have played the base battle with my upgrades enabled, instead of doing it in a base. No pun intended. You should play it, it's a very good Mega Man fan game, one of the best out there. Kinda memey in places, but has a very overall solid design. Though weapon balancing is not the best. See Leaf Storm breaking, see Leaf Boomerang destroying everything. Super Meat Boy is on my to-play list, by the way. I have it on the Epic Games Store, so I will play it on stream. Shantae... I probably want to start out with the Game Boy game, Game Boy Color game, the first one in the series, first. I'll think about that. Entity would be happy if I played it. If you have any other suggestions of fan games or ROM hacks, please submit them to the fan game suggestion page. Make sure they're free though. I'll make a game suggestions in the future because right now I'm really packed in terms of paid games that I need to play through. I know eventually I want to start up a Let's Play of Rogue Glitch as well as Streets of Rogue. Wish more games had Twitch integration. So many more games have Twitch and Mixer integration, but not YouTube. So that was Bomb Man, now in Fireman stage. Revisiting the past much? Well, it started out as Fireman stage, now it's something else. I think it'll be good. We'll have over 200 levels to play. We'll have over 200 levels to go around. Not to mention the Neo Pit of Pits and other bonus game options. And Magma 4 is all but confirmed now. Power is returning to judge for Magma 4, and it's gonna have a pretty massive post game. And welcome to the stream, Zachary. All I'm saying is I have faith that Magma 3 and Magma 4 will be good. It'll probably take at least another year for it to be released, though. Based off my experience as a level designer for all 3 games, I believe it'll be good. 2 was a massive improvement over 1. I don't think 3 will be as massive an improvement as 2 was over 1, but it'll still be good. And it'll fix some of the issues the early engines had. Gotcha, GameIdeaGuy. I'll add after complete this stage. We'll definitely have robot mistresses in Magma 3. I won't say any more because I don't want to spoil the road masters and get penalized for it. Welcome to the stream, Jolt. Been a while since you've joined the stream. Feel free to join my Discord server as well. I don't know, Mondream. Next month? The month after that? And it's done. Fine stage, but kinda meh, if you were to ask me. And I'll be right back in a moment. Back again. You already submitted your level Game Idea Guy. It's the 12th in my queue. Don't worry, I will cover it. I will get to it on this stream. And to respond to some questions, let's see. I also got your level Raw Jolt. I don't think so, Reynos. It's more like Capcom misunderstanding its audience and thinking it disappeared, and their own screw-ups, but in reality, the audience never disappeared. I mean, we have different difficulty settings now to rectify casual gameplay, and that was added since Mega Man 9, so... It's really more like Capcom misunderstanding its audience, and the fact the audience still existed. See you later, Mondream. And Burner Boy. I wouldn't blame casual gamers for that. Because if it was more casual gamers, where are the more casual Mega Man games then? I would assume that they would try to casualize the games in the future, but they decided to just cancel games, so that's more misunderstanding the audience. I mean, they canceled Mega Man Legends 3, the 3 different level designers and online titles, a few other things. 10th up is Boat Man by Genox74, with 12 plays and a score of 2. If you want more examples of casualization, look at EA. Also, I think I played this level in the past, so this is probably version 2. Rockman X Dive. That's looking to be an interesting title. If I have the ability to emulate the mobile port on my computer, then I will let's play it. Knowing how these mobile games work, and it'll probably be more of a gacha title, how difficult it is will depend on how much money you spend, how lucky you get with your draws, and how upgraded your characters are. Ah, gotcha, good. I know, Reynos. That's what I consider an example of casualization. Mega Man is hard, but... let me just put it this way. For the first 3 or 4 games in the series, it was hard for not the best reasons, but after it got ironed out, it got a lot better. At first, Mega Man is hard, but once you get used to at least one of the games, it becomes rather easy. You just need to get used to the general design patterns of the game, and learn to actually use your special weapons. Don't limit yourself to just using the Mega Buster. And if you fail at one stage, come back to it later. The games are built on non-linearity after all, or at least 8 different options at the start. 4 or 8 at least. And there's a nice gradual spread of difficulties for Mega Man 11, for example. In some ways better compared to Mega Man 9. How much do I like Mega Man? Do you mean the entire franchise, including all the sub-franchises like X, Star Force, Battle Network, or just the Mega Man Classic series, Zachary? Because I have 2 different answers for that. Well, several different answers. Am I rating the entire franchise, or just a classic sub-franchise? Okay, classic series. Taking account all the advancements that's been made in the entire series, including N-Base, Rockman and Forte, some of the spin-off titles and whatnot, I'd probably give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. It still hasn't reached its... Wasn't paying enough attention there, my bad. Also, the game lagged too much. I say 7 or 8 out of 10 as I don't think the games have reached their full potential just yet, but they're still on the good side. An 8 out of 10 is a solid good in my book. There are several ways I feel it could be improved, and Mega Man 11 is expanding on those and actually solidifying it. I like how Mega Man 11 is experimenting and adding features that really improve the series. Yep, this is the boat's part of the level. Some of these ideas were implemented in Mega Man X, I just wish some of them were backported over to Mega Man Classic. For instance, intro stages being consistently there. They're a great way to tutorialize the game, without having to repeat the similar steps over and over in every single stage. I wish they weren't dropped ever since Mega Man and Bass. They were a good idea. Well, Rockman and 42 to be specific. I even crushed this big fish against the side of the wall. That'll probably be saved for Mega Man Maker 2. And we'll probably have to run a contest to create all those levels anyways, but I like a story mode. I'm always excited for new updates for our Jolt. I'm also excited for the many other Maker games coming out which have been inspired by Mega Man Maker and Mario Maker. For instance, Mario Uni Maker, Sonic Studio, Adventure Maker, and a bunch of other makers. They deserve some recognition as well. Oh, I should have known this. Nope, I will do that in the future. When I complete Mega Man X1 Generation and X2. I will do a Let's Play of the Sonic Studio game and accept levels for it when it comes out. I'm getting the strong impression that it's going to be superior to Mega Man Maker. It won't suffer from the same mistakes this game did. At least that's what I hope. And it too has a large pool of items and objects to... And it also has a large pool of items and objects it can pull from. Not just the Genesis Trilogy, Sonic Mania, Knuckles Chaotix, but also the Sonic Advance titles, Rush, etc, etc. Not to mention, the Sonic audience is bigger than the Mega Man audience. The fan game audience, that is. Fan game and ROM hack audience. Honestly, I feel that the Sonic fan game and ROM hack audience are a lot more connected than the Mega Man fan game and ROM hack audience. The latter feels a lot more separated. Aesthetics-wise, this stage is one of the best levels in this episode. I say this is my honorable mention. True, Lipatio. Not sure why though. Has to do with how the water is set up in this engine. I'm not sure, Zachary. I would say Thermalman, well not Thermalman, but Inferno Man from Mega Man Rock Force, from all the fan games I've played so far. He was rather difficult. As for final bosses, Discord. Oh, that was a pain to do Buster only. Definitely the hardest final boss of any Mega Man fan game I've played. At least for the Wily Machines and Wily Capsules, they move around more and their hitbox is bigger and or easier to dodge. Flare Man, that's the one I was afraid of, Jethawk. Back outside into the boats. I made the Discord encounter look a lot easier during my Let's Play, but it took a lot of attempts to do it properly. Now imagine doing it damageless. I feel sorry for Foe. Somehow she pulled it off. Not good. Much better. Yes, Zachary. I'd like more variety. I mean, the Mega Man cartoon of all places also had more female Roadmasters. I'm talking about the Ruby Spears cartoons. Or at least female robots. Beat Capcom by many years. Even the comics too. I mean, in the Gigamix comics of Mega Man... I mean, in the Mega Man 6 Gigamix comics, or manga, or one of the Mega Man 6 mangas, Centaur Man was actually a woman. Comet Woman Omega Mode isn't too bad, but... Jetman Omega Mode, oh my. Welcome back to the stream, Croby. Honorable mention of the episode, Jethawk. Good work. Not quite, Rajold. I already see stuff from Sonic Tree, stuff from Marble Garden Zone. Not to mention the much more flexibility of creating the loop-de-loops. I'll be checking this out tonight, probably. 11th up is Inside the Inferno 1-A by QuickManX, aka Eduardo, with 112 plays and a score of 49. The best rated level has been featured in this episode. Hang on a minute. Does this have a separate paths for different characters? Let me test it out. Nope. Same character. Make sure to have it. Make sure to add it then. Also, I added your 2 levels, Heavy Elite. You know, considering this stage, let's go through this poor man. Give him some time to shine. For once. Thank you, Fluffy. Oops. I wasn't paying attention to the top part of the screen. That was my fault entirely. I was thinking I was playing as base, but no, I was playing as Proto-Man. That's all on me. I didn't pay enough attention to what was going on. Welcome to the stream, Buster. Glad you could make it. Feel free to join my Discord server as well. I'll post the link again. You mean like Honey Woman? You mean like Honey Woman, Rajolt? What's in this teleporter? Oh, we can swap characters. That's nice. Gotcha. I'd like to see that as well. Think of them as being their siblings. Probably should have gone through this as base, now that I think about it. Or not. I'm still going through this as Proto Man. He deserves some time in the limelight. We're all waiting. Whenever 1.6 comes out. I wish they had more deaths for this. I wouldn't think adding a new enemy or such and such would require recoding other enemies. They should be relatively independent of each other, assuming they coded it properly. But what do I know about their engine? Boss time. Pretty short stage actually, but fun. Solid level. It deserves a higher score. And he finishes off himself. Perfect finish. And I added your level to the queue, Fluffy. Your level will probably be the final level I'll cover on this stream, but we'll see. One more moment. 12th up is Icey Frost by Panther35, aka TheGameIdeaGuy, with 5 plays and a score of 0. It'd probably be easier to implement the Nightman bouncy tiles first heavy lead, but I like them too. Oh, I love this team. Even though it's a bit messed up with its pitches, it's still one of my favorite soundtracks out in this game. From Mega Man 8. If they do add Bass as a boss, which encounter will they add? The one from Mega Man 7? 8? That's it, I'm out of here. I'm gonna die in the next hit. Probably do one of these now I think about it. They already did the latter. We'll see how they do with the former. I wouldn't mind having the treble boost encounter from Mega Man 7 added here. That was also fun. Sheesh, eyes physics. You mean the killer bullets, Rojold, with their sine wave patterns, or is it cosine waves? Not to mention we have to worry about ice physics. Preferably all of them, but which one would you like? Which one would you like first? Same with Breakman. Or Protoman, to be fair, because he fought against him in Mega Man 7. Nah, at least the intro-based battle is somewhat of a threat. And knowing this engine, he can pull off some unexpected moves. And hey, it'll be easy to add in then if it's like Crying Bubble Man. Easier, I mean. To be fair, almost all the bosses flinched when they got hit by their weakness. That's why base also flinched. That can be patched out as well. Well, it was Joe Man's level. Now it's Lyric level. Oh no, Crystal Joe's level now. This is gonna be a large problem now. Especially as it took massive damage. Thank goodness the checkpoint right before this section. I agree, Buster, but Joe Man's stage should have had more different types of Joes. And this is coming from someone who playtested the stage. Or playtested part of the stage. Well, I can do it, I just need to use regular shots. Don't use full lemons, use partial lemons. Seriously game, why do you do this? I do have a spare E-tank, but I want to save it for now. Yeah, I can slide under it, but under those tight corridors, not as easy. Also, I panicked a bit, but you're right, Heavy Elite. That's why my stage in Magwell 2 had at least 6 or 7 checkpoints, but even then I probably should have had one more. Of course, my stage's problem is that it used too much stuff in Magwell 2. It really should have been 2 different stages. That's why if I were to ever remake Conveyor Mayhem, I just keep the Crusher Joe encounter and route. Maybe Napalmman as a mini-boss. Oh wait, this stage isn't over yet. I thought that was the end based on the music. Not good though, I'm low on health. Ones does have consistent working patterns, but they're just too complicated and they're very position dependent, as Flashman found out. We're done. You mean the Mega Mix engine? Hopefully you can enter the next time. It's currently the best Mega Man Classic engine out there, I'd say. I also had some issues with spamming the Sniper Joes in the downward section, mainly Crystal Joes. I like this stage. I say it's decent. When I think of Mega Man 5 Zachary, it's okay, but the issue is that many of the stages are kind of forgettable outside of maybe Gravity Man and a few other stages, and the weapons are too weak, and the bosses are too easy, mainly because the Mega Man 5 charge shot is super powerful. And you don't lose it when you take a hit, if I recall correctly. 13th up is Annoying the Manipulation Battle Box by Locoin, with 14 plays and a score of 2. Extremely short level. So just a boss. Oh, I see. This is a puzzle boss then. I don't know what we're trying to do here. Your level is 15, this is currently 13. Yep, Daibuman, that's why it's super powerful. And most of the bosses were too easy. Somehow I need to get the block to the left or right. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I just noticed it moves slowly. Very slowly. But why do we have the flash stopper then? I mean bright stopper. So this is just a survival battle then. If this is just waiting for it to go to the right or left, this is basically just repeating the same patterns over and over, so I'll have to skip over this. I understand what the pattern is here, but unless there's a faster way of doing it through a glitch or missing something completely, I'll just skip over it. It is a neat idea for a level, but it just goes too slowly. 14th up is Mega Man Time Meld Part 1 by Rojolt2 with 6 plays and a score of 1. You're up next, Rojolt. In we go. Welcome to the stream, Queen Monica. You're on the tail end of the stream. I'll only be covering 2 more levels after this. Well, at least 2 more. The rules are the same as usual. Feel free to submit a level either you made or someone else made. No more than 2 more at a time. Yep, I'm at the end of the stream. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. As always, I'll have a stream tonight. You mean stage-wise or boss-wise? Boss-wise, Stone Man is more difficult than Toad Man, assuming that you can actually hit him, because at the very least, Stone Man isn't defenseless. You can't just break his AI that easily. Yep, I am. Gonna be covering levels by Heavy Lead, GameIdeaGuy, and a few other people. Megatroid Cutman is going to be one of the levels covered there, and I'll make an exception for how long it is. Normally I wouldn't cover levels that take more than 20 minutes, but because I've been pushing off that level for so long, I'll give it 30-40 minutes. Sure, Queen Monica. Toad Man's stage I feel is better than Stone Man. At least it has some more interesting gimmicks with the rain. I like Stone Man's music more though. Well, the rain and water, not to mention the more... No, Croby, I wake up earlier. Ask Rojolt about it, Daibuman. Is this sort of a Concrete Man remake? Gotcha. That's how to describe a GameIdeaGuy. That makes sense. Now I recognize the Napalmman portion. Go on, Queen Monica. Oops. Didn't jump quite high enough. No worries, I know his weaknesses. Indeed. Well, at least Power Stone got a huge buff in this engine. Hi Leo Plays, I won't be able to play a level on this stream. I'll be able to do it on the next stream. But in base Mega Man 5, you barely need it. You're right. When you say you built the stage in 3 phases, Queen Monica, could you elucidate on that? Elaborate on that? Do you mean you broke up the stage into 3 parts, like intro, middle, end? Well, at the very least it's usable now, Heavy Elite. It doesn't feel underpowered anymore. Let me guess, we're gonna face off against both of them at once. Nope, that's the end of the stage. I guess this continues on into the next stage. Time Meld, it felt okay, but kind of rompy. Anyways, add your levels, Queen Monica and Leo's plays. I'll cover tonight. Yeah, you mentioned you're trying to make a remake Daibuman, but you quit. It's kind of difficult without moving ladders. Yeah, Croby, that's why when I built Conveyor Mayhem, I fixed that problem with his napalm bombs. Fifteenth up is Tengu Man's Swansong Part 1 by NTFluffy, with 2 plays and a score of 1. The stage with Infinite Rush yet. That's interesting. Let me double check it. Okay, I'll add your other level Leo plays, but no more than 2, please. I'll add it after the stream. Well, not after the stream, but after this level. Gotcha. And NTFluffy was smart and actually blocked off the ceiling, so we can't just cheese this section. Well, we can't cheese it as much. Indeed, Daibuman. Well, at least the napalm bombs actually detonate on impact. The hyper bomb for Mega Man 1 for some odd reason doesn't, which makes it horrible to use. I still think the water balloon is the worst weapon though, the water balloon for Mega Man 8. Why couldn't we have the water stream attack that Aquaman had? That would be awesome. You think of it like a water-based phantom fuse. I also had your level as well, Galaxy Man. Goodbye, Rajolt. Hopefully see you tonight, or tomorrow. Sure, submit it, and I'll cover it tonight. Water cannon will also be another nice weapon. True, it is a shmup level. I don't mind there being enemies who exist just to spook you. Sometimes that's effective enough to unnerve the player and drop them into a pit. Alright, I don't think I overlooked any stages. So the 16th and final level I'll cover on the stream is Napalmman's Gang Restricted Base, Classic level by QuickManX with 31 plays and a score of 6. Do you at least remember the name, Zachary? I could try searching for it. Normally by this time I would have covered some levels I find online, but there are so many viewers today, which I'm glad for, by the way, that I may have to cover just viewer-submitted levels. See ya, Fluffy. Thanks for submitting your stage. And thanks for the explanation, Queen Monica. Last announcement. Well, let's go through his base, why not? I've gone to most stages as Mega Man, so... And Base is my second favorite character anyways. Well, not really second favorite, but tied for being my favorite. Wave the Ninja, okay. I think it's a combination of both. Nothing up there. That would be a perfect place to put it. I just like Base's double jumping capabilities. It saved my skin so many times. Not to mention his dashing. Of course, it's more of a split option if I don't have access to special weapons, especially projectile ones that can be fired reliably. In Mega Man 10, he's not as good due to the lack of his double jump. If he had it, he'd probably be easy mode. Too late to check that, sadly. Knowing how the stage is going so far, there probably aren't any secrets there. It's not really terrible, but bad or subpar. Out of the train and back into this facility. So many Coltons defending this place. This feels like a combination between Napalmman, Charge Man, and Tomahawk Man. Aesthetics-wise, it has a nice progression. Starting out outside, then entering the base, then entering the train again. Of course, it'd be both of you. No one else is here? Of course, it'd be this weapon. And it's done. Decent level, I'd say. Compared with Eduardo's previous stage, I kinda liked it more, but this is still decent. So overall, out of the 16 levels I covered on this stream, my favorite one would be Condestruction by Croby X, with an honorable mention going to JDoc74's level Boat Man. So as I said before, I'll be covering more levels during tonight's stream. First I'll cover the levels that were already submitted here but I wasn't able to get to, then any levels that were submitted there. Well then, I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all either tonight or tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!